From Nutrien Ag Solutions, I'm Senior Meteorologist Andrew Pritchard with your Canadian Prairie weather story for Monday, October 2nd, 2023. We'll start off looking at the satellite picture, the infrared satellite here, before the sun comes up on Monday morning. We've got a strong push of jet stream flow across the Pacific Ocean. We know that stronger push is going to dive south across the western United States, but as it does so, we've got a couple little, subtle disturbances caught within that flow that are lifting into the prairie, giving us a couple corridors of shower and thunderstorm activity here to start off the week. So across portions of central Alberta, we've got some showers, and then down across southwestern Saskatchewan, we've got an area of showers and maybe some rumbles of thunder lifting into the region, and we'll see more of that shower and thunderstorm activity pushing into southern Manitoba as we head through the rest of the week. Now, as we look at temperatures across the region, they do fit the pattern, again, with the jet stream kind of diving in. We've got these storm systems kind of lifting along this path right here. So out in advance, we've got this warm southerly flow. It feels like summer across the Midwestern U.S. right now, with cooler temperatures coming in on the backside of each of these little waves. So temperatures in the middle to upper teens across southern Manitoba this morning, in the single digits to near zero as you make your way further off to the west across Alberta. As you look at precipitation over the last 7 days, again, as forecast, corridors of shower and thunderstorm activity across the entire prairie. Not everyone has seen that rain. Not everyone's seen a soaking rainfall, but just about everyone's seeing this pattern change here that's starting to offer up much more in the way of cloud cover and precipitation across the region. That will continue through the next 7 to 10 days with a break kind of built in there. It's going to be a pattern that offers up some variety. We'll talk about that here. Now, as we look at the fire weather conditions, big relief over the last 2 weeks here. We've seen a large reduction in the amount of hot spots, and we're also, with that rain and that pattern change, much more in the way of cooler, cloudy, rainy days, we're starting to bring down the overall risk for fire weather conditions across the prairie. So that is good news. As we start to move out of summer into fall, we knew that we would eventually start to see a reduction in these conditions. It's good that we're seeing that here early in October. Total precipitation over the next 7 days, just kind of a broad look at the pattern here from the European model. Again, as disturbances continue to kind of lift across this region right here, we expect the heaviest precipitation to fall across the eastern prairie, with relatively drier conditions across the western prairie. But that is the theme for this week. We'll bring another surge of jet stream winds back into the region as we get toward the weekend and early next week. So the pattern continues to move along. This is what we've got over the next 7 days or so. Here's the jet stream as it starts out on Monday morning. Again, very strong northern branch here of the jet stream, but again, seeing it kind of dive to the south across the western United States. As I hit play on this, we'll take it through the next 10 days. You'll see how things kind of evolve. Again, some of these little kind of subtle pieces lifting into the prairie right now, kicking off those corridors of shower and thunderstorm activity. That continues to move off to the east as we head through midweek. As we get to the end of the week, you see this period of stronger northwest flow. This is going to be giving us quieter conditions across the prairie. This would give us drier conditions, a shot of much cooler air, a chance for some sub-freezing temperatures across parts of the prairie late week. This would be a big shot of cooler air, quieter, and by quieter, I mean drier conditions. It'll likely be breezy and chilly, though, to finish up the week. And then as we head into the weekend, early next week, we almost hit refresh on the pattern here. We see another surge of jet stream flow coming in across the Pacific Ocean as we get into early next week. This will be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, October 9th, 10th, and 11th of next week. So the precipitation forecast that follows then, again, heaviest rain moving east this week. We start to see this is the Monday morning look. Again, that area of shower and thunderstorm activity right across this region, with some lighter showers across central and western Alberta. Here's your Monday evening, your Monday night. This is your Tuesday morning. As we head through the day, Tuesday, blustery and rainy across southern Manitoba. This is when the heaviest rain moves into this region. This also could include far southeastern Saskatchewan. This is your Tuesday evening, your Tuesday night. By Wednesday morning, the main area of low pressure starts to pull away. We see that stronger surge coming in out of the northwest. This area of low pressure gives us a chance of some light rain, some shower activity, and that shot of colder air that comes in on the backside, likely looking at least the chance for some sub-freezing temperatures with this area of high pressure as it slides in across the western prairie late in the week into the weekend. This would again bring that pause in heavier rain activity. We could see those showers holding on into Friday across portions of eastern Saskatchewan and Manitoba. Drier conditions, though, for the weekend, albeit cooler And then we start to see that next chance for showers and storms likely surging back into the Prairie as we get into early next week. So a rainy, active start to the week, cooler, windy, drier finish to the week, likely surging back into an active, rainy start to next week. Look at the total precipitation over the next 7 days. The European on the left, the GFS on the right, both agree. Spotty areas of light rain across the west, heavier concentrated rainfall across the east. Of course, a lot of that falling Tuesday into Wednesday across far southeastern Saskatchewan into central and southern Manitoba. That's where we see the best chance for maybe an inch or so of total rainfall. Now, as we talk about, again, the probability of picking up half an inch or more of rain over the next 7 days, much lower chances in the west, much higher chances in the east, southeastern Saskatchewan, central southern Manitoba. A lot of heavy rain coming over the next 48 to 72 hours. And then, of course, in the west, rain tapering off as we head into the mid and late part of the week. Now, those temperatures, they will be going for a ride. Very seasonally appropriate temperatures, roller coaster here over the next 7 to 10 days. Again, those temperatures a little on the mild side, much more significantly mild across southern Manitoba, still technically near or a couple degrees above average across western portions of the Prairie. But as we head into the late part of the week, this is when we see that shot of cold air that comes diving in out of the northwest following that kind of last little low that comes sweeping through Thursday, Friday into Saturday. But then, of course, the pattern continues to move along as we start to see that next push of jet stream flow coming out of the west from the Pacific. We would then see, in response, a warm air advection, another surge of warmth across the region as we get into the early part of next week. So the precipitation pattern continues to move, as does the temperature pattern. Now, where's the probability of sub-freezing temperatures the highest? On Friday morning. This is when, right now, current indications show the coldest air moving into the region. Those highest probabilities for a frost are going to be found across much of Alberta and then western Saskatchewan. The further west that you go, the higher the chance of those colder temperatures as we get into the late part of the week. Of course, keep tabs on the local forecast for your area as we head through the week to watch how these temperatures may adjust some as we head through the next several days through the rest of the forecast period. Here's what this looks like, though, in a few of your select cities. Calgary, again, that high 14 today, down to 10 on Thursday. We'll see those overnight lows creeping down towards zero as we get into the late part of the week. Edmonton, current forecast showing a low of -3 on Friday morning. You see the variety in the temperatures, that surge of warmth that follows the frost risk. Again, that late week shot of cold air, not going to be a total pattern change, looking like we'll warm back up next week. Regina, similar look. And then here you go, Winnipeg. Those temperatures really fall off heading toward the late part of the week into the weekend, but some warmth returns as we head into next week. Have a great week. We'll talk again on October 9th.